Steve Giddings had grown tired of living with the pain and shame associated with his varicose veins.
I suffered from varicose veins for approximately 30 years. And the problems that I experienced was swelling in my ankles and lower calf area. Also pain in the end of the day. When I walked, it would become very painful. And it just became very uncomfortable. And they also weren't very good looking, to be very honest with you. They were very undesirable. I was very subconscious about the appearance of my legs. I stopped wearing shorts probably in my mid-30s and did not wear any up until the present time.
Steve is not alone. According to recent studies, varicose veins affect between 10 and 20% of all Americans and are twice as common in women than men. If left untreated, varicose veins can become problematic and lead to skin damage, bleeding, and ulcers.
Varicose veins are enlarged visible veins on the surface of the legs that we see. They can be spider veins, the small tiny veins that people see on the surface, or big, large, ropey, bulging veins. The most common symptoms are aching, throbbing, heaviness in the legs by the end of the day. Before the new technologies, we did vein strippings, and what that involved was making an incision up in the groin and another tiny incision down lower in the leg, and then literally pulling the vein out between the two incisions. The most worrisome drawback was the high chance of recurrence. In 20% of those people, that vein would actually start to grow back and undo everything that you just did.
Located in Battle Creek, Michigan, Family Surgical Vein Treatment Center has provided relief to hundreds of patients suffering with the pain and embarrassment associated with spider and varicose veins. The area's first board-certified physician in phlebology, or the treatment of vein diseases, Dr. John Kozarski, has performed over 3,700 laser procedures using state-of-the-art vein treatment technology that consistently produce safe and proven results.
Our mission here at Family Surgical Vein Treatment Center is to help people that have problems and pain in their legs. Varicose veins can cause a lot of problems and discomfort and aching in people's legs, sometimes to the point where they can't even get through their day, and we can help those people. There are patients that do have just visible veins that they want treated, so they can wear shorts and look better in the summer, and we can help them too.
Dr. Kozarski performed Michigan's first endovenous laser ablation in 2002. This FDA-approved procedure is done in an office setting with minimal anesthesia and eliminates unsightly and potentially dangerous varicose and spider veins with no scarring and nominal recovery time.
The laser ablation procedure works by passing a laser inside the vein that's leaking and then using the heat of the laser to burn the lining of the vein, which then kills the vein and it disappears. Your body absorbs it and the vein goes away with no incisions. This procedure takes 20 to 40 minutes typically, and it could be longer depending how many veins we have to do at one time, but it's generally a short procedure done here in the office just under local anesthesia. Immediately after the procedure, all the patients walk out of here on their own. Many patients will drive themselves home, and they can be back up and around in normal day-to-day activities even that day, but we do request that they don't do anything strenuous for 48 hours. In our series of over 2,000 patients, 91% of them have been back to completely normal activity in 2 to 3 days.
Dr. Kozarski reviewed the laser ablation procedure that he would be performing to resolve the problems that I have with varicose veins. It's been approximately 6 weeks since the last procedure was performed, and my legs feel remarkably better. I walk about 10 miles a day. It's so much easier to walk those miles now than it was before I had my veins repaired. My legs seem much lighter. There's no pain in the evenings like there was before I had them removed, no swelling, and as a bonus, they look pretty good after just 6 weeks. So I'm very pleased.
I decided to actually have something done about my veins because I'm young, I'm a runner, I like to wear shorts. Also, the pain after being on my feet all day long, I am a teacher, and I would get home in the evenings, have to put my legs up as soon as I got home. I first came to Dr. Kozarski several months ago he decided that I needed the laser ablation on all 4 of my vessels in my legs. By the 3rd day post-op, I was on my feet, running, doing normal activities. I feel great. I feel like I have brand new legs after the procedure. Dr. Kurzowski does an excellent job educating his patients first. I would recommend this to anybody. My mother-in-law just recently had the procedure done from my recommendation with Dr. Kurzowski, and she too is pleased with the procedure.
All of the staff here participates in many of the national meetings, and we go to continuing education every year to stay up to date. There's lots of new devices out, new technology, new equipment, new medications. Things are done differently, and we try to stay up with that and evolve. I really enjoy the feedback of hearing how well they're doing, how a procedure such as this can really make a big difference in people's lives. Really seeing the patients that it makes a difference in them getting through their 8-hour shift at work, or having their ulcers heal up, or being able to sleep through the night now without their legs jumping and cramping. Those are very satisfying patients to hear from.
If you're tired of living with aching, unsightly legs, learn more about the breakthrough technology offered at Family Surgical Vein Treatment Center. You can erase the pain and shame of spider and varicose veins. For more information, visit FamilySurgicalVeins.com or call the number on your screen.